Deliberations in the El Chapo trial entered day 3 as the jury requests to review testimony from one of the prosecution's star witnesses. Juror members asked to review the entire 8-day testimony of Jorge and Alex Cifuentes. The Cifuentes brothers were the Colombian cocaine suppliers to Joaquin El Chapo Guzman.
The jury did not receive the transcript by the time court was let out because the testimony needed redactions. So CBS News legal analyst Rikki Klieman is joining us now. The jury is asking to see specific pieces of evidence. Rikki, what does that tell you?
Well, what it tells me is they're doing their job. I saw some tweets on Twitter yesterday of saying, oh, the prosecution looks worried, and the longer the jury is out, it's better for the defense. And I said, whoa, hold the phone. This was 3 months worth of trial, 10 weeks of testimony, over 50 witnesses, hundreds of exhibits, and a very complex verdict form, one of the most complex I've ever seen. So what this jury is doing is what they're supposed to do. They're reviewing the testimony, they're reviewing the exhibits, and they're looking at each count. I'm going to give you some numbers because I think it is really provocative about what they have to do. You've got an 8-page verdict form. Of the 8 pages and 10 counts that they have to decide guilty or not guilty, there's all these subsections. And in the subsections, they have 53 boxes that they have to check off one way or the other. Guilty, not guilty, proven, not proven. And within the RICO count, the racketeering, the criminal enterprise count, which is the big count, count 1, you're dealing with 27 separate violations, which they have to vote on to say, is it proven or not proven? Now, they don't have to find all 27 to get to a verdict, but they have to find a certain amount. So what a jury supposed to do? They're supposed to review the evidence. But it appears the evidence on cocaine, I would suggest, is overwhelming, easy for them to review. But where they seem to be, I don't know if they're stuck or they just want more information, is on methamphetamine as well as perhaps marijuana. And methamphetamine is tricky because it was not the primary focus of this case.
All right, so with regards to this specific testimony of the Cifuentes brothers, remind us what that testimony was and what you think they might be looking for.
Well, first of all, we have to remember this, and it may long be forgotten. The only place that the defense made their attack in their case in chief, which lasted 30 minutes, was on the Cifuentes brothers. So those are the brothers that Jeffrey Glickman, as a defense attorney, was going right after. So he did, it seems to me, raise some doubt in the minds perhaps of one juror, 2 jurors, all the jurors, we don't know, about their truthfulness, but also what did they say. So when you get to the Cifuentes brothers, you wind up also in the world not only of cocaine, but also in methamphetamine, and the whole question of ephedrine. Many of us have heard of ephedrine if we've ever taken a Sudafed or a like type of cold medicine. And one of the reasons today that we have to ask the pharmacist when you go to get your little card that says Sudafed of a certain amount of milligrams, and you have to take it to the pharmacist, show your driver's license, is because ephedrine is the substance from which methamphetamine is made. So they want to go back into the Cifuentes testimony to see if this was really El Chapo's plan. Was this the Cifuentes plan? Did it come to fruition? So they're in that world of methamphetamine. I also offer you this. Let's say they acquit on methamphetamine because they believe it wasn't proven beyond a reasonable doubt. Doesn't make a whit of difference because if they convict on the cocaine, it's over for him.
Yeah. Rikki Klieman, thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.